In a world driven by possessions and achievements, many search for happiness in fleeting material things. Yet there is a profound joy that transcends the tangible, a joy rooted not in what we have, but in who we know. For those who have encountered Jesus, the joy he gives is unshakable. He is Emmanuel, God with us, and his presence brings a peace that surpasses understanding. This divine connection fills our hearts with a lasting contentment far beyond the grasp of worldly wealth or acclaim. True happiness is found not in accumulating things, but in nurturing relationships and experiencing love in its many forms. As we shift our focus from possessions to connections, our lives become enriched with meaning and purpose. In this journey of faith and love, we begin to find fulfillment that no material possession can ever provide. Ultimately, it is through the relationships we cultivate and the love we share that true joy flourishes in our hearts. Let us cherish the moments spent with loved ones and the bonds that bring us closer to one another and to God. As we prioritize these connections, we discover that the richness of life is measured not by what we possess, but by the love we give and receive. Material things undoubtedly have their place in our lives, offering comfort and tools for living. Yet they are temporary, much like the fleeting moments in our lives. Like dust carried away by the wind, these things fade and lose their allure over time. If our happiness is anchored in them, we are left vulnerable to despair when they inevitably vanish. The beauty of Christ's joy is that it doesn't depend on circumstances providing a reliable source of contentment. It is eternal, unchanging, and deeply fulfilling no matter what life brings our way. In moments of struggle, this joy becomes a steadfast anchor amidst the storms of life. This joy reminds us that true fulfillment comes from within, rather than from the material things we possess. As we navigate the ups and downs of life, embracing this joy can transform our perspective and priorities. Ultimately, it encourages us to cherish relationships and experiences far more than possessions. In this way, we cultivate a spirit of gratitude that enriches our journey and deepens our connections. By focusing on what truly matters, we discover a joy that transcends the temporary nature of material wealth. Walking with Jesus transforms our hearts, freeing us from the chains of materialism and worldly desires. Our joy is not anchored in possessions, but in the profound relationship we share with him. Jesus embodies the true essence of contentment, a reminder that earthly treasures are fleeting. His love and promises stand firm, enduring beyond the transient nature of life itself. To have Jesus is to hold on to a joy that the world cannot take away, a joy that transcends our circumstances. Even amidst life's storms, his presence reassures us with the comforting whisper, God is with us. In every trial, we discover that true liberation comes from our unwavering faith in him. This journey with Jesus transforms our perspective, shifting our focus from what we lack to the abundance of his grace. As we walk alongside him, we learn to cherish the intangible treasures of love, peace, and community. Each step taken in faith reveals the deeper meaning of life beyond material gain. Through Jesus, we find purpose that transcends our earthly existence, igniting a passion to serve others.